All right, so in the last problem, we worked on solving a system using substitution. In this one, we're going to do a quick review of how to do another process, which we call elimination. And we use elimination because there are coefficients in front of all the x's and y's. So let's take a look at this, and how are we going to get something to eliminate? Well, I can either choose to eliminate the x's or the y's. I'm just going to choose to eliminate the x's here. So what I want to get here is I want to get two numbers that are going to cancel each other out. So I look at 3 and 5 and say, what can I multiply the 3 by and the 5 to get these to cancel out? Well, an easy way to do this is just to go ahead and say, I'm going to multiply the top equation by 5 and the bottom equation by -3. Now, the reason I chose a negative is because I want these to be opposite signs so that they can cancel out, and you'll see that in a second. So we're going to multiply the 5 in here to get a new look for this first equation, and it's going to be 15x. 5 times -6 is -30. Y equals 5 times 2 is 10. Don't forget to multiply the 2 by 5 as well. This is a common mistake I see, is people forget to multiply to that thing on the other side of the equal sign. So -3 times 5 is -15x. -3 times +4 is -12y. And -3 times +1 is a -3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set this up like an addition problem, and you see what happens to our x's right here is those are going to cancel out. And now -30y minus 12y is going to give us a -42y is equal to 10 minus 3 is 7. And it doesn't seem like this is going to be a nice answer, but now we're going to divide both sides by -42. So I'm going to divide this one by -42 as well. And I am going to get, now I get a really long nasty decimal, and I definitely don't want that, so we're just going to write this as a fraction. We're going to get y is equal to -1/6. Don't lose panic if you get a fraction. It's going to happen. So now, just like what we did with substitution, I just need to sub this in somewhere. So I'm actually going to pick the first equation, this first one that we started with all the way back here. We have 3x minus 6y equals 2. We're going to plug in -1/6 here, so it's going to be 3x minus 6 times -1/6 equals 2. And then -6 times -1/6 is going to give us +1. Again, they're going to cancel. 1/6 is 6, and negative times a negative is a positive. Now we're going to move the 1 over, and we're going to get 3x is equal to 2 minus 1 is 1. Divide both sides by 3, and we get x is equal to 1/3. So the solution to this system of equations is x is 1/3 and y is -1/6.